am I discouraging these people from exposing men of God? No.
Hello my family, welcome again to Direct TV, bringing to you the truth. Welcome guys to this special episode of my video again. Now guys, I brought you the first part of the video. Please, if you have not watched the first part of the video where the man of God, Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, was addressing the popular question that people have concerning the man of God, Prophet TB Joshua, alright, about the documentary that was released by BBC. And now guys, this is a video again. He was addressing the BBC, all right, the media house BBC as a whole, all right, concerning the documentary that they did, all right. So he's going to be correcting and teaching them their work because they don't really know their work. So he's going to be correcting them today and teaching them their work. So this a message to BBC, and BBC needs to wake up concerning their work. So guys, before we dive into the video, because a lot of things will be shared, this is your first time on my channel, just kindly hit the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel, and if you have not liked the video up to this point, please hit the like button guys, like today's video, and then I'll see you immediately after this. I'll be right back. Watch this.
Credibility is at stake. Investigation should have started after the interview. If someone comes to you and he tells you this is what is happening in that facility, you have enough resources as a media house to pay SCOAN a visit. And having some of these things verified in video format and not in audio, probably that was going to be more believable. You must have ways of extracting information from the ground. You cannot hear that and you keep having certain rooms that cannot be opened, certain places, and no, people have told you something is happening there. You hide your cameras, you visit the place. Yes, these victims, there was no way that they can actually bring out any proof, any evidence. This is so that when I get to the victims, I'll also teach them their own lessons when we get to the victims. You could have done a better job. A proper investigation, even if it's a family that you're investigating, the first thing that you do is to split the family and you interview each member of that family individually. So where are you going? Why are you coming into this country? What have you brought into this country? Is that your father? Is that your mother? How old is your mother? How old is your father? So is that your brother? Is that your sister? How old is she? You don't bring people together and at the end of the documentary you make them sit on lawn like it's a picnic. If you think I'm attacking you as BBC, I'm even encouraging you to do a better job next time. You don't want to have a person being interviewed and you hear certain words being repeated by two different people. In as much as the modus operandi can be the same, it cannot be word for word. One person comes and then she says, and he lays me on the ground with my back like a plank. And the other one comes and she says, he lays me down like a log. Those are this one and the same thing. Why should you allow one person to listen to another person's interview before you interview him or her? That wasn't a good job. If you really wanted to destroy the church, you can do a better job than that one. You can do a much better job than that one. Now, if you're working for the men of God for years, maybe 20 years, maybe 15, maybe 10 years, and you are taking care of him and you are close to him 24 hours a day, and the only opportunity you had was a peep under the door once, and you were not able to hear what was being done except the volume of the television. You looked under the door and you saw a woman's feet. And then you go on to say, I saw that something was happening. You're not telling us what was something was happening on the couch over there. You're seeing, because once you are looking from under the door, your view, your sight is restricted. We can't rely on such a story. And if you were really working there for that amount of time, and that's the information that you bring out, why would you call yourself a wise man? Where's the wisdom in that? Someone gives you access into his life for 24 hours, and that's all that you bring out. Am I blaming you for what you're saying? I'm just saying you're not the right person to be telling us the story. You are not smart enough to convince people like us. If it was a woman's feet, what did you see on the feet? Q-tex. Is the feet different from his wife's feet? What did you see on the feet that says that's a woman? Come on. Come on. For the years that you've worked with the men, this is all that you can bring out. If I were BBC, I wouldn't have entertained that. If I'd entertained, I would do a better job, go further, get to the place, find ways. You can also book, you can also call. You also have beautiful ladies that you can also send. And they go there, they stay there as a guest. You have resources. You can't send 50 beautiful women and one of them is not picked. Why am I saying this? Already I'm dealing with the social media. Because if people are going to take this as proof, as evidence, then who is not womanizing? Who is not sleeping with women? All of us. We're in trouble. If people have stooped this low to listen to such presentations and they believe it, that the thing happened, we can't be happy seeing that, watching that, because then who cannot do that? Who cannot offer such a service? Anyone with a phone that can record, you can interview anyone that you meet in the street. And he tells you, I was in that church and this is what they did to me. And people take that as evidence. There's no evidence there. There's no proof there. Am I discouraging these people from exposing men of God? No, I'm simply asking them to do a much better job. You can do a better job than this.
All right, my family, there you have it with the man of God by person of the prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa. You see, the man of God, prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, has actually answered a lot of my questions too. He actually answered so many of my questions in my mind because while watching that documentary and while also doing many of the videos I did, I actually usually ask myself some of these questions that he actually addressed in today's video. All right, and one of the things was that, okay, so if BBC actually wanted to expose the man of God prophet TB Joshua, and they actually claim that they have been working on the documentary for about 2 years now. Okay, so if you have been working about on the documentary for about 2 years, why didn't you send somebody there or go there by yourself to investigate on this matter before actually concluding? I actually asked myself that question. All right, what stops you from going there, from making proper video? Okay, these people that call themselves disciples, they said they were there and they know the other mountain where the man of God prophet TB Joshua usually do his rituals and all those things. So why not go with them? All right, even if it means going with authority, if you know what they did there was wrong, if you know what prophet TB Joshua did there was wrong, why not go with authorities? All right, because you have all the rights to do so. All right, if you are being granted, and then you go there with authorities and make sure that you check all those places and confirm. I asked myself this question, and the man of God prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa has talked about it too, guys. And BBC really need to do their job well. They really need to get up and do their job well. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, guys. Bye.